Landria here with Chic Sustainability. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about using your best stuff. And I know so many people cringe like, ooh, what if I chip it? Whatever. Okay, what if you do? You could chip it just as easily at a special occasion, probably more so. People are probably getting a little crazy and celebrating. So I'm going to show you right now that I actually use all my best stuff, including like everyday stuff that I wear. And yes, of course, I have some backup things that, for certain, occasions when you're being really rough on something. So I'm going to show you today that I actually load up on all my best stuff and how you don't have to worry about being matchy matchy. That's usually the biggest concern people have is, oh, if I have this great set of dishes that's amazing, what if something happens to one of them? Well, I'm going to show you exactly how that happens because I have had some plates break. And of course, usually it's me doing it. And what happens? Oh, the set isn't a whole anymore. No, I'm going to show you something really chic and cool to do today. And that includes your napkins, your plates, your silverware. Let's get going on that right now. All right, today we're going to talk about using your best. What does that mean? So what do I have here? These are actually my everyday plates. And what do I have here? This is my grandmother's. It's pretty cool, huh? My grandmother's napkin holder. What does this all mean? Well, you know what it means? It means that I'm using all my best stuff. Why? Because I do have some things that aren't as fancy, but they're still up there with, if I had a fancy dinner, I would still be able to use those. So I'm going to show you this because we have been taught to always use the crappy stuff for ourselves and the good stuff for other people, and that makes no sense. Now, I realize if you have kids, and you have that whole situation, yeah, maybe you have a whole set just for them. But the truth is, I don't know, there's some pretty sturdy, really nice stuff that the whole family can use. So I want to talk about that today. Let's talk about just the kitchen alone. So as you can see, I have a really nice lamp here right on my island here. But I collect, this could make it really easy because you say, oh, if I break one, well, here's what's really cool. You have different really cool stuff. And if you break one, it doesn't matter because you're not using just one set. Now I have a set of these. These are great because, especially if you're on a diet, you can just eat off of this little plate. And I also use, guess what this is? These are my grandmother's. Yeah, my grandmother's. These are expensive. These are like 35 bucks a piece. At least they were the last time I checked. And I thought, why am I waiting for people to come here to use this? I use them every day. I'm just really careful. And you know what? I haven't broken any. And these are looking fancy. They're really not. They're actually quite inexpensive. And same thing, you can sort of mix and match these. You don't have to have everything. That's a really cool look. People have done that with seating. Now, the other thing too is I have a really nice, this is made in Atlanta by an artist. This is actually just tiles. There are so many things that look so expensive that are sturdy and nice. Stop buying the garbage. Stop going to these discount places and buying just horrible stuff that falls apart. That's the way it's made is just really bad. So isn't this beautiful? And I love eating off of this. Now, yes, I have bigger plates too, but the other thing too is napkins. Let's look at napkins. So here are some napkins. Here's some really crappy ones that actually, they were nice ones that I use every day for myself that nobody gets to see. But here are really nice ones that I use all the time. What does this do? This eliminates us buying more and more and more, even if they are paper napkins. Oh, they're paper napkins. No, it's still the process of making them is really bad. So they have to bleach and do all these things. Get yourself some really nice napkins. Preferably, you can get some that are from consignment. I'm going to get rid of this one, but I do use these. These are like, because, if you really mess them up, it's no big deal. So what happens is you just throw them in the laundry. It's no big deal. It's always looking nice. And you're not buying more and more and more. You're saving a lot of money by doing all of this, right? So what I want you to know is that everything that you use should be anything that is nice that you have been putting aside. It just makes absolutely no sense to do that. So go into your kitchen and start looking for all the good stuff. Even my trays, I use everything that's really upscale, and frankly, I don't really have any garbage anymore. And I give away all of that stuff so that it's not going into the garbage. Somebody's getting to use it. Use your best stuff. So I hope you got some ideas. And you know what the fun part is? When you go out to some of these consignment stores and places and you go, oh, there's only 3 of something or just 2 of something. I get them anyways. In fact, I get them super cheap because it's not a set. So then you can mix and match, and it's really cool. It's actually a chic thing to do. It has been, and it still will be for years to come, to mismatch things and just really make it festive instead of everything has to be, perfectly matching all the time. So what about your silverware? Yeah. I mean, what's going to happen to it? Now, I don't want to use silverware that I have to clean all the time. So that's not really a smart move, even for your good stuff, right? We don't have to do that anymore. But if you're thinking, I really love to go shopping, go to the consignments and go get all the crazy little pieces and have fun. What did your grandma give you? Are they gone and you want to honor them? Every time people come over here and they see that I use those glasses every day, they think it's super cool. They go, oh my God, these are classics. I said, yeah, they're like 35 bucks a piece. And they're like, oh, I'm afraid. I said, no, don't worry about it. And nobody has ever broken anything. Why? Because they're very cognizant, but they're still relaxed. They know that I use it every day too. You deserve the best. No more. I think this is like a consumer thing. You have to have the good stuff and the, everyday stuff get you to buy more stuff. Just make it simple. Boy, you're going to really have a lot of room left in your cupboards too. So join me next time for more, yeah, chic sustainable hacks, ideas. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'll see you there.